This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. I like to start off by giving all praises, all honor, and all infinite glory and worship to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash. Honors to the elder bishop in Connecticut. Peace, love, blessings, and many salutations to the Lord's elect. The Akim starting off with the 144,000 prophets, which are men, because the Most High deals with men. Then it trickles down to the men, women, and children, the great multitude that John saw in Revelation the 7th chapter, man. And this your brother Ra'ib Rakah from the Cleveland branch of the Great Millstone. And what sparked this lesson, man, was just me meditate on the preaching that we do. And we all said his word will not return unto him void. Because all these things must come to pass, man. The scriptures say, read out of the book of the Lord and read. That's the Bible, man. Not one of these prophecies shall pass. And they've been popping like popcorn. Like Elder Malcolm said, they've been jumping off the page. That's why the Elder Apostle Tahar deemed this year what he deemed it, man. And it's looking like that, man. There's so many things happening, from the migrant crisis to bridges collapsing to solar and lunar eclipse and just all types of things. Wars and rumors of wars. AI, the C-hip, man, you name it, and it's coming to pass, man. But without further ado, I'm going to get into a couple precepts and then I'm going to close out. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 14. Well, I'm going to start at 13. It says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So you got to endure in this thing, man. It ain't going to be no walk in the park, you feel me? Unscathed, even though some might. But for the most part, this is a trying of your faith, man. This is a test, man. You know, the more and more we study for this test, yeah. The scriptures say wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, but it don't mean that you're gonna just ace the test, man. You know, because let's use boxing as an example. Something called muscle memory. So you train and you train and you train until it come to you second nature. But in the heat of the battle, some people forget what they learned and throw it all out the window. Jab, counter, jab, hook. You feel me? Sidestep this way. Don't cross your feet this way. You feel me? Don't slip roll. Like in the heat of the battle, some of those things might go out the window. And it's the same way with this truth, man. That's why you got to be embedded and you got to endure to the end, man. Because it ain't going to be no walk in the park, man, basically. But verse 14, it says, and this gospel, not the gospel, but this gospel, because there's only one gospel, man. You got people who say they believe in the Bible, they try to make this gospel something that it ain't. Because this gospel is for a certain group of people, man. Read Luke 4 and 17, down a couple of verses, and then you got to read what he's quoting, Isaiah, the 61st chapter, man. And see who the good news is for. It's for the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native, and Seminole Indians, man. But it says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. Why is it being preached to all nations? Because Israelites were scattered into all nations, man. Curse, man. Deuteronomy 28 and 64. 28 and 68. Deuteronomy 28, 64. James 1 and 1. The introduction to all these books like the Ephesians, 1 Peter, Colossians, Romans. All these books address the saints living at Rome, or the scatter, or the dispersa. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, man. It says, unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So this gospel is being preached around the four corners of the earth. That's why you see this man's system crumbling right before our eyes, man. We're seeing the downfall and destruction of our enemies, man. I think that's right, 25. I don't know this one by heart, but I'm going to see if I can get it. Through the spirit. It's right. I think it's 25 and 7. 27 and 5. That ain't it. Anyway, I'm trying to think of the scripture that say, and one who lived to see the downfall of his enemies, man. Because that's what pleases the Most High, and that's what pleases us, man. To see this structure or this enterprise being annihilated right in front of our eyes, man. Something that we built up, and they counted us off, man. They numbered us amongst the nobodies and you feel me, the thugs and the killers and the gangsters, not knowing that we are the children of the Most High. We are God's chosen people. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native, and Seminole Indians, man, on your father's side. Because according to the scriptures, you are who you are and what you are through your patriarchal lineage, because the man carries the seed, man. But basically, man, this truth is tearing down strongholds, man. As it should. What's that? 1 Corinthians 6. 1 Corinthians. See, these is the kind of precepts I ain't went over in so long. Second, man. But I think I can find this one, though. 2 Corinthians 6 and 4. 11. 2 Corinthians 10 and 4. It says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to pulling down of strongholds. And that's what we doing with this word that's being preached around the four corners of the earth, man. We pulling down strongholds that's on our people, man. The covering cast, man. This gross darkness, man. Putting sinews and flesh and breathing life back into our people, man. Really, it's only for 1/3 of the nation of Israel, because it's a prophecy that say 2/3 won't get it. They're going to be put to death and come back in the kingdom of heaven as babes. But they're going to be perfect with the laws, the statutes, and the commandments and their inward parts, man. But, I don't know. That was just something quick. Real quick. So with that, man, I hope it was edifying through the power and spirit of the Most High. So call Halal Yamla Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders. Peace, love, and blessing to the Lord's elect. Shalom.